Okay, so for my tribute speech, I actually did both my parents. Um, it would have been a little bit weird to just pick one of them, just because I think both of them together have been so inspirational in my life. There are no words to describe what they have done for me. One of my dad's favorite things he used to always tell me was hard work, persistence, and belief can get you to your dreams. And I think that's just like so relevant growing up and like going through different things to like just really like if you work hard at it, like you can achieve anything. Um, they've been so involved and played such a major role in my life. I know it's pretty cliche to choose my parents as my most influential people, but it's absolutely true. And I know that I would not be the grounded person that I am today without their guidance throughout my life. They showed me how to live and the path that they wanted for my life. But the main difference, I think, between my parents and other parents is that they let me choose my life instead of forcing their life onto me or trying to vicariously live through me. Um, and the three things that I want to talk about that they've like mainly showed me is my spirituality, my motivation, and then they just kind of led me by their example. Um, so the first is spirituality and the Christian upbringing, and so they really showed me where my true strength comes from, which is God, obviously. They showed me that with God, all things are possible, and God's sacrifice for me is the greatest and most important thing in my life. So to just always keep Him the center of my life. So whenever I'm going through anything, I know that, or they tell me, to turn to Him, and it'll all be fine. If I trust in Him and His perfect plan, then everything else will just fall into place. And the second point is motivation. I think one of the most important things is they pretty much gave me free range to do whatever I wanted to do in my life. Like I could do any outside activities or anything like that as I saw fit, which I really think it gave me the skills and confidence I needed now to go out and do things on my own. I think that growing up without a person or people that have affected one's personal life is like going through life blinded with absolutely no sense of direction. I think it's important to have someone that has already experienced life and that has lived life to help you go through certain hardships that you're dealing with, because it's good to get a different perspective to look at your life and help you through your certain hardships. The importance of hard work has definitely been an important lesson I've learned through all the trials in my life. My parents have been my rock, and they always know how to handle these situations. Um, and then this just kind of leads into the third thing, that I think that what they've actually done is just kind of going through life however they would. So, like, leading by example so that I can look at their life and see that that's, like, the type of people that I want to strive to be. And, like, that's how I want to be whenever I get older. Um, so the best thing they actually did for me was just kind of living their lives. Um, being in college has shown me the importance that your parents have on you. I can just look around at any of my friends or roommates and see where the different upbringings have really had an influence and played a big toll on their lives. An example would be like going to a restaurant or something and people leave things on the table or things like that. And so I think it's really important to like be considerate and to really respect the people that are serving you. And that's something that I learned from my parents. Like anytime, you go anywhere like that, you always respect the people that are serving you, because, you may end up there and, they're doing you like a favor. Or being in various situations with friends and realizing that not everyone takes into consideration the other person. Something that my mom used to always tell me was like, put yourself in the other person's shoes. And oh my gosh, I literally hated her saying that, because whenever I was in a situation where I was upset about something, like with my friends, I would have to stop and think about how is the other person feeling in this situation. And as much as I hated it growing up, I think that's something huge that has shaped who I am, because I deal with those types of situations differently. Just like living with people all of the time, like I have like 4 roommates and then basically 7 roommates. It's kind of a weird situation, but I've really learned like how to deal with people and like how to handle those situations. I know that I wouldn't have come anywhere close to the mature person that I am without my parents. So just to kind of like wrap it up, the main quote that has really like kept me like good is that my dad would always tell me like hard work, persistence, and belief can get you to your dreams, and I really do think that if we go through life living like that, then we can achieve whatever we want.